Let me see you. Yeah, you're done.
Hi, how's it going? You're Chris.
And you're Alex.
Ooh.
Together, we are Burrito and Tortilla.
Meow.
You asked, we're answering.
So, we've had this idea for, a while, and we figured what better time than the present, now, in quarantine, to answer a few questions.
A little Q&A, quarantine and answer.
Trademark that immediately. So, we're going to be answering all the questions that you've asked us on our Instagram handle, and we are doing it all the while doing the others' makeup.
Yes.
Last time I did my full face of makeup was at a wedding about 6 years ago.
Be excited for me because as long as we've been dating, Alex has never even let me just play around and like put makeup on her face. This is literally the first time.
All right,
Let's begin.
Are you explaining what you're doing? Or you just
I don't know because I don't want you to know.
Okay. Whoa. It's a lot of moisturizer, I feel. Okay, so multiple people asked us, how did we meet?
We met on a film set in Maryland.
We went to the same college. We were in the same film program. Didn't have any classes. I was 2 years older. So by the time we met, I already graduated.
She was working on the senior thesis as an alum and I was still a student, and she literally walked into the kitchen and I don't know what it was. I just like felt the whole energy change in the room. Like you needed to be like something to me, like whether it was like my best friend or like I was just like feeling a whole lot of aura from you. And you said that you walked in and you felt something too.
I did, yeah.
Were you lying to me?
No. How long have we been together? We have been together for 5 years. 5 whole years.
That's half a century.
Half a century?
Century?
Decade! Half a decade!
It feels like half a century dating this
Oh,
one.
I look good for half a century. What's the worst fast food restaurant? For me personally, it's McDonald's.
I was gonna say McDonald's.
Yeah, because, okay, so I'm a pescatarian. I can't eat the fries because they're made with like beef stock.
Don't know that everyone knows that.
Yeah, so
But now you know.
Yeah, so literally the only thing I can pretty much eat is, the ice cream and then a filet of fish. And who wants a filet of fish?
Sometimes we'll just crave McDonald's just because I feel like I need salt. But you know what our favorite is? Tacos. Go to Taco Bell instead. Don't judge me also on my makeup ability because I'm not very good at doing makeup either. I never properly learned how to be a girl, so I'm trying my best.
What ways are you similar and in what ways are you different?
I used to think we were so similar, and then especially after living together, I realized we were extremely different people. You're a much more spontaneous person in a lot of ways, and I'm very much more like, I need to like plan things, like I like making lists, like I like staying organized, and I feel like you're just very like...
Oh yeah, if I could just get up and not have any regimen, I'd be so happy.
See, and I love... And I...
But I feel like one of the bigger similarities that a lot of people don't know about is that when we're both mutually lazy, it's bad. Very like lardy.
We
like,
become the couch.
Yes, honestly.
You look so good, like with some...
Oh my god, like thank you.
You look so good.
So much.
I think this is going well.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's going
well. If you could be any animal, what would you be? And then adversely, what would you do? Well, I have a lot of dreams of flying, so I would definitely like to be some kind of bird and like get that sensation of flying.
I'm thinking I would want to be a dolphin.
Yes.
Oh, because I love swimming, I love the water, and I feel like they are just such a joyful animal.
I would love to be as smooth as a dolphin. Like I literally, I know, but I hate body hair so much. I would just love to be just like Michael Phelps, like smooth.
You do say that often.
I do. I mean it though. What is your favorite place? I feel like I know yours.
That's the question? Is it our place together? So my favorite place is probably Lake George, New York, because my family has gone on a trip there every year since like even before I was born and before my siblings were born.
But what's cool is that you've been bringing me now, which is cool.
Yeah, and she's like a boat princess.
I am. Pontoon princess. My favorite place is probably Miami, Florida.
Oh.
Yeah, we both, I think, mutually really love Miami. Hate sweating. That is my one big thing. I hate sweating.
You probably couldn't pick a more humid state.
I know, but I love it so much. I haven't done my eyebrows.
Oh my god, it's so hard to do this.
But I haven't done it in so long.
It's hard to do it when you're trying to look a certain way. Like here, just like let me, oh my god. We can't go backwards.
How did you come up with your Instagram name?
That actually had to do with the same day that we met.
Yes. We were staying over a friend's house for this film, and Chris literally brought a sleeping bag with her.
Because there wasn't enough beds for everybody.
Yeah. And I thought she looked hilarious because she looked like a burrito, and then actually it became, for a really long time, it was actually her name on campus. Like, yeah. I started it. I
don't think you know about that. I don't know if I told you, but I literally was mortified that you started doing that. I was still in that like self-conscious stage where I was like, oh, do I still leave some makeup on to go to bed because like I don't want anyone to see me
take off your makeup
without any makeup? And I literally remember standing in that bathroom in the girl's house just being like, do I put eyeliner on before bed? Do I take all of this off? Do I leave some makeup on? Yeah, we grow through and go through things. And I like went and tried to just sneak into my little sleeping bag, and then literally Alex comes down the stairs and draws the most attention to me in the sleeping bag. She's taking pictures of me while I'm sleeping and video and telling everyone, oh, she's a little burrito. Look at this little burrito baby. And I'm literally just like mortified. And yeah, the name stuck. It made sense that Alex is the tortilla to the burrito because you're the tortilla that keeps the burrito safe and intact and sane. That's what you do for me. So you're the tortilla to my burrito.
I keep your insides inside your body.
You do.
I know what's coming with this.
Because you see me do it.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna look on you. Oh, that got messed up.
If you had to be a type of cheese, which would it be and why? And you both can't be the same. Please show us how you would personify these cheeses via interpretive moment.
I would be goat cheese because one, goat cheese is like really smooth. Like this is me personifying the goat cheese too. Just me being like, hey, I'm goat cheese.
Oh, I know what I would be. I would be brie because it melts. So melt. I melted. Ooh. 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 Wait, do you get to do the
That's what, yeah.
Yeah! Cool. Where is your dream destination to travel to?
I would say my dream one to travel to right now is Bali.
Ooh, that's good.
Bali or Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Thailand.
Because with those two, I just feel like those destinations are so beautiful and they're like exotic. And they really cater to like hospitality, like floating like breakfasts or like the food you can try or the experiences you can have.
How are you doing? We're doing.
That is my favorite one with this palette. Ooh. Just making you a pretty girl.
I'm not a pretty girl. Does Chris equally love Jeff Goldblum as much as Alex? If you did not know, I'm obsessed with Jeff Goldblum, and I personally think Chris is just along for the ride.
I don't know how to do things on your eyelid. This was I really thought I was gonna like smash this and like Alex was gonna think she never looked better, and I don't think that's what's gonna happen.
So wait, are you doing like multiple colors? Like,
yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's how eyeshadow works, baby. This wanted to watch a tutorial to do my face. She ain't getting.
I wanted to do you justice though.
Oh, you won't.
So next question is for me. Alex, what are you doing? Alex, when did you cut your hair short? Was it ever really long? I can't even picture it. Right before I cut it off, like really cut it off, it was pretty long. I was 20 when I cut my hair off. You can see some evidence. This hurts me to show. Probably one of the best things I've ever done for myself. So,
oh no.
What happened?
It's very hard to do these things on another person. I need a Q-tip. It's not good, but we're gonna have to roll with it.
Oh god. Okay, so
what's the next question?
Okay. How do I get Alex's haircut? So these days, Chris and I, we actually cut my own hair
Yes.
We buzz it with the 2 on the sides, leave the top long. Like, I just want it constantly bleached, but I'm always afraid of killing my hair. I almost killed my hair last time I bleached my head.
I promise I'm much better at cutting hair than doing her makeup.
That's not assuring. What is your favorite family tradition?
So for my family, my favorite tradition is the Lake George trip every year. Because now, like, my sister has her, like, children involved, so it just keeps getting passed down, and now you've experienced it, and it's kind of everyone's, like, reset button.
Yeah.
Look at me. Oh, this is bad. Okay. It's so hard to work, like, at this angle. I don't know what to tell you. We're just gonna stop there.
Before I forget, one of my favorite family traditions is actually, instead of making food on Christmas Eve, we order Chinese food, which is great, and we all just get trash together.
And that's a tradition I like being part of too. Seeing how many bottles of champagne your family goes through.
Yeah, we go through a lot.
Yeah, you're done. So I think Alex is finished. I don't think I should try to touch her face anymore. I feel like this is one of those videos where people are like, ooh, went to like the worst makeup artist in my area, like worst rated. I feel like I'm on that list now. You can look at yourself.
Just remember, you're getting did immediately.
I didn't.
This kind of makeup actually makes me look like the dance recitals I would do when I was 5.
So something comfortable, something you know. That hazel is like really coming through right now. Yeah, you look like really, like the eyeshadow I think was like my best work.
On to the next one.
You see, it's hard like
Yeah.
working at an angle.
I'm gonna do your neck too, because I feel like your neck's not moisturized enough.
Okay, so why haven't I seen you two in ages?
Honey, I haven't seen myself in ages.
What is a piece of art that has had a profound influence on your life?
Wait, how do I blend this? Do I just... Oh, shit. I really liked the artwork of 𝔸𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕦𝕥. One of my personal favorites was Hannibal crossing the Alps. That one was really cool. Yeah, real neat, real nice.
I guess I'm gonna take it a little bit differently. When I went to Paris, like I went to the Louvre and I got to see the Mona Lisa. When you see it in person, you realize like how small it is, and literally you couldn't even get to it because there's just like a sea of people. For me, it really showed me that things that are like really touristy aren't always worth seeing. So like from that point on, I kind of always take like tourist spots with a grain of salt, and I like finding stuff off the beaten path more. Tricks to taking all of your cute ass pictures.
We're into candid stuff,
Yeah.
and I feel like we play into each other's like quirky bits. Know your own chemistry. Am I gonna look like I stepped off, you know, a runway? No.
Well, in this look,
Yeah, pretty much. But like, you know, like I know what my strong suits are.
Also, a tripod and a
Yes.
timer
Yes.
help a lot. Who is taller?
I am taller. I'm 5'8". You are like 5'6". Have you actually ever kissed someone shorter than you?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Who'd you care?
Oh, it's so weird to see you with lipstick on. Who said I love you first?
I actually did. I definitely put too much in there. We actually waited like 6 months before I said anything. But at that time, we were both mutually were like, yeah, like this feels good.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait, ready? I did it. Alright. It's fine, you're beautiful, you're fine.
So the next question is, where do we see each other in 10 years? And we have to answer for each other.
Do you see yourself dating me in 10 years?
Well, I didn't think of otherwise, so I guess I was thinking we would still be together, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just see you being really well known, because I always tell you this, and I always think that like you are somebody that like everybody should have in their lives, and I think you're just so funny and you're so creative, and I just think, I don't know, everyone should know who you are.
That's
so I don't know whether
gay, I love it.
I don't know, I just see you being like a really big name out there and just like someone who's really well known and fun and doing great things for like the community. I think you have like such a good potential when you're not playing The Sims for 2 days straight.
What did I say about reading me on camera?
Where do you see me in 10 years?
I feel like you're going to have like an online empire, honestly.
Ooh.
I think you're gonna edit like a full, like a feature in the next 10 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Take me as your date for the premiere. Yeah, no, I think you're just so savvy. I think you literally are gonna play your cards right, and I feel like you're gonna have so much money you're not gonna know what to do with it.
A bunch of people asked us all of these,
And
we were very flattered.
we were born this way.
We just worked really hard to overcome our childhood traumas and
I had no
insecurities.
traumas as a child, actually.
Well, isn't she lucky?
Sorry. Now look up. Oh, I missed. I don't hear moving. Oh no, now you got Spetzel on your face.
Spetzel?
Yeah.
The German noodle?
Yeah.
I feel closer to you. This is really fun. You look so pretty.
Oh my God,
It's nice to look at a pretty face for a change. What do you like the most about travel?
I actually really like the anticipation and like the first day of like a trip of like traveling there. I think that's so much fun.
I think travel makes the world a smaller place. Like I feel like experiencing like the different cultures and the different people, I think that's like the best thing you can do to just like bash all previous notions of like any place or any people, is just go there and see it for yourself. Travel is like the common denominator.
Yeah, I agree with that. I used to do eyeliner all the time. I have not done it in so long. I'm so sorry.
What is one of the most embarrassing things one of you has done in front of the other?
Just do that
I
thing.
think this. This is the most
No,
embarrassing.
you creased your eyeballs. Oh, it's messed up now. No. Oh man, this is bad. One of the most embarrassing things that's happened to you was on our first date. Yeah, on our first date, Chris literally dropped a piece of sushi, and she was
I
mortified.
dropped it on the floor.
And like literally the lady came back and she was like, no good? And she's like,
You don't like it? You don't finish? And I was like, I didn't want to tell her I dropped it on the floor, but she was also offended I didn't eat all of it and I was sending some back. So I was just like, I can't. Is there anything you feel like was embarrassing that you've done in front of me?
exist.
There's actually like no boundaries between Alex and I, so like the other one could literally like shit on the floor and like no one would be
We'd
embarrassed.
be like, let's go.
See what you did there.
Oh, that's f***ing money in the bank.
I like how since you've been doing my makeup, this table is like a mess. Do you two want kids?
Here's what it comes down to. Like, my parents gave me the greatest possible childhood ever. I would not ever consider having children until I could try to replicate my immaculate childhood. My parents have literally sacrificed everything for my sister and I. They have always made it known that we've always been their priority, like over work and everything. And I just, until I can even get to a point where that could be my #1 priority and like hunker down and be like, okay, cool, like I'm fulfilled, let me do this, I wouldn't even consider it.
I was the same way growing up. Like I never had that hankering to have children.
Right.
And I know that if we wanted to, it would definitely be
It
a more
wouldn't be
difficult
any-
process and more
Yeah.
expensive than like, you know, a heterosexual couple just having children.
It wouldn't even be in this decade.
Yeah, like as a general rule, we never like rule anything out. And plus I feel like if we wanted to have kids, we would have to pick, like our careers would have to be drastically different because like we're both very career driven and I know
Right.
that one of us wouldn't want to stay home and
Right,
work
but and that's the
12-hour
thing.
days.
Like a lot of people are like, you know, like, oh, you could have a career and children, but that is like so hard. That is
for our career, that's not
But that's a balance I wouldn't want to do. Right.
We're kind of big kids, so we're taking care of each other right now.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I'm taking care of you right now. Sorry.
We definitely want to have a lot of fur babies though.
Yes. Definitely want like a farm.
Yes.
That
we
ideally would be the
love
best.
to.
What is this? Matte Glam. Oh no. Oh yeah, that could work. I don't know how to apply lipstick. This is like the one thing I always like.
How different was our life a year ago?
Okay. I think the biggest thing that's changed in the past year or so was the amount of friends that we've made. Actually, tangibly met in person. Friends from Instagram.
Oh, that's true, because the first couple we met IRL was Gabby and Shanna of 27 Travels, and that was like February of last year.
We just met and stayed with and like hung out with so many different couples. It's just I mean, because like growing up, I've had a lot of gay friends, but I haven't had a lot of like
lesbian or like women queer.
The fact that we have such a huge community online is like amazing, but like to meet them in person is just like, whoa.
Because it's like finally getting to have like the people in your life that you needed when you were younger.
Exactly.
And like that you always wished for but you never dreamt you could be surrounded with.
And like the fact that you hit it off so well is like, that's what's...
There's a lot of amazing people.
I'm so sorry.
Like what do you want me to do?
You were doing fine before.
What superhero would you be if you could be one?
Superman. I want to fly. That's it.
Done deal?
Yeah, done deal.
Superman.
I just will fly, you know? With wings. Or lacking thereof.
I always like
Close your eye.
Iron Man because he's just like a normal guy. Well, he's able to like build whatever he needs. I'd love to be like so like tech savvy.
Oh, you blinked! You opened your eye! Ah! I love you, bro, but dang it.
Our last and final question.
Okay.
What is your biggest dream as a couple?
Be rich. What's really great is that you and I have like so many similar aspirations and so many similar like goals. I think we could get them done, like together. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah.
I think like we always say we would just love to be able to travel full time, have that kind of lifestyle.
There's just a lot of things that we still have to do, and I'm just really looking forward to doing it in a relationship, honestly. The fact that we found each other is like already
very lucky.
Yeah, and the fact that we like just mesh so well.
But it would be nice to also just wake up every day and be
have a lot of money. I'm sad. I think what can I do? Can I blend it out? Is that what I should do? Back with the foundation.
Like we want to be kind of like bi-coastal and like have a property in Arizona and maybe one like in Miami. So we have two of our favorite places that we can go to and still earn income passively.
Yeah. Okay, that is better. Oh God. Look at me. Oh man. Okay. Just gonna do some mascara and then I think that's it. Officially.
Okay. Looks like a little boom mic coming up my eye. On a scale of like 1 to 10, like how good do I look right now?
I've seen you look better. But this is not the worst you... Do you want to see what you look like? Just know that I love you and I apologize for my novice skills. Okay?
Oh wow! Wow! I look like a Lisa Frank folder. Colors are really exciting.
Because I wanted to do it like with Instagram. You get it?
Oh, like see, she's so creative. That was really thoughtful.
It didn't work.
My eyebrows look really good.
Thank you so much.
My skin's a little
jaunty.
I think I should try recreating this look, like with these colors, like on my own maybe.
I would definitely try to do my own makeup. I would do it again.
Do we look like the hottest couple you've ever seen?
You've seen hotter, I'm sure.
I would still give you a kiss on the lip.
Do you want to do a lipstick kiss?
I've never kissed somebody that was wearing lipstick because you're the...
welcome to my reality. Ready? Okay. Ready? It's cute.
Oh.
It's nice, eh? Nice.
I can see how that can get a little messy. How do femmes do it?
God bless you. Well, I hope you enjoyed our immense amounts of creativity.
Because we had a lot of fun. This was a first for us, so we got to share that with all of you.
We're glad that we answered a few of your burning questions.
Yeah, I hope you got to know us a little bit better and know to never let us do your makeup.
At least for the time being.
I don't think it'll get better.
Thanks for watching. Bye, Quarantinas.